Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button and the notification bell. Kanti if you want to support the channel some more, there's a like button that you can press and also watch adverts on this video. So 3 years after Anele Tembe, who was AKA's girlfriend, the late AKA, she is also late. 3 years after her passing, a library has been opened in her memory, you guys. I think this is like the greatest thing that people could do for you, because libraries just last forever and you hardly ever get the library name changed. So I thought, what an honor for them to just do that in her honor. So let's read the story. It's coming from the Sunday World. After this, we will talk about what TK Nciza is saying, responding to the recording of Zahara that was recently released. Anele Tembe, library to open doors 3 years after her passing. It says the state of the art modern library to honor in honor of the late Anele Tembe will open its doors on Tuesday. It will be 3 years following her passing. The library, which is also described as the sanctuary, the museum, and a workshop, is located at the Durban Girls College, KwaZulu-Natal, where Tembe matriculated in 2017. The school said that the museum is in honor of Tembe. They described her as a beautiful soul who will also be remembered by the Durban Girls College for her tenacity, vibrant energy, and amazing culinary skills. At the time of her passing in 2021, Tembe was engaged to the late award-winning rapper AKA. She passed away after falling from the balcony of a hotel room at the Pepper Club Hotel in Cape Town. She was with the rapper when the incident happened. AKA passed away last year after he was SHOT outside Wish Restaurant in Durban in Feb the 10th. On their website, the school said the Miss family made a generous donation to the school for the refurbishment of the school's library. The renovation started in October. The Tembe family had generously donated a significant contribution in memory of their beloved daughter Anele. As a non-profit organization, our resources are limited. Every contribution, no matter how big or small, brings us one step closer to realizing our dream, the school added. The school said Andrea Kleinlock, a fellow alumnus and interior designer, designed the library. The structure will serve future generations. The carefully designed spaces are sensory and encourage perspective and investigation. The Anele Tembe Library will be a platform for education beyond the classroom, the school added. The library will officially open its doors on in January the 30th. Tembe family will be in attendance to celebrate the opening ceremony. The event will celebrate her life just 3 years after her passing. I think it's the greatest thing, you guys. Like I said libraries live forever. You know, I have hardly heard of a library being closed down or the name being changed or the building being converted and used for something else. Libraries just stay there. So it's such a great honor if a library is built in your memory. So here it is, you guys, in Durban. There is an Anele Tembe library. Okay, listen, let's move on to the other story, which is the response that TK Nciza has given as far as the Zahara story, because recently there was a recording that was published by an unknown person and it was shared on social media. It's Zahara talking about how TK Nciza and DJ Sbo ripped her off. Guys, I really do believe that Zahara died believing that these two guys ripped her off. And it's interesting that they keep saying that when Zahara passed away, they were in good terms with her, but everything that is known or to the public, whenever she was speaking about them, she wasn't speaking in a positive way. She really did believe that these guys owed her money. So Tika Ncinza has responded because, of course, people are going to want to know what he is saying about the recording, because they're talking about him on the recording. And also I'm sure they want to know what Sbu thinks about the recording. Why must I speak about Zahara when she is gone? TK Nciza on the leaked audio. Zahara's former boss, Temkosi TK Ncinza, has described recently leaked audio of Zahara on a telephone complaining about him and DJ Sbu as malicious since the singer is deceased. I mean, really, this is none of my concern. That chapter is closed for me. I can't respond to faceless person. I don't want to worry about something I don't know. It's a malicious thing, Ncinza told the citizen. In the audio, Zahara can be heard conversing with an unknown man who advises the award winner singer, telling her that she needs to be strong to survive the entertainment industry. Mulelwa Zahara Mkutukana died on Monday night in mid-December, and DJ Sbu and Ncinza were immediately dragged by the public, accusing the two of them and their company, which is the company that Zahara was signed to, of taking advantage and underpaying the singer Zahara. But responding to the leaked recording, Ncinza said that the unidentified voice on the other line recorded the phone call without Zahara's consent. I totally agree, you guys. You can hear that Zahara doesn't know that she's being recorded. Why must I entertain things such as faceless person? You can tell that she didn't know she was being recorded. When was this recorded, and why are they choosing to release it now? I think that really, honestly, TK is moving people's focus on from what's on the audio to how the audio came about. Okay, so for him, it's like it's more about who recorded the audio and why did that person release the audio now instead of what was being said on the audio. In 2014, when Zahara was alive, I answered everything one by one. Why must I speak about Zahara when she's gone? But I've been in the game for long enough to know now. I understand these things. I understand why they're happening now. It is a silly season, he said. Nciza is the ANC's Gauteng provincial secretary, and when the citizen asked if the order was released because of his political link, he said, generally, people want to tear each other down. Negative news flies quicker than anything. It's a silly season, and people want to tarnish each other's images. Nciza confirmed that he and Zahara were on talking terms before her passing. We are okay. We were talking, said the politician. So that is his response, you guys. Listen, Zahara died, I believe, she died believing that these two guys ripped her off, because there isn't any record of her saying, listen, we have spoken, we have resolved it. Now I understand what happened with the money, even though they are insisting that when she passed away, they were in good terms. So it's interesting that they keep saying that, but everything that we know, that we have heard from Zahara, is that they did rip her off. Anyway, you guys, maybe it's about time that everybody lets go of this story, because the main character in this story, which is Zahara, has already left us, and the only people that could possibly do something about this is the family. And if they are okay with the way the things are, then I guess all of us have to be okay too. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tanda Kako.